Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue. I'm Lyric, and today we're building something I love to call a community activation engine. Imagine a small, focused group of customers who shorten your sales cycle, give product ideas, and start referring new clients. I once watched a founder close 3 deals because their private group answered a prospect's question faster than a demo ever could. And one of those members co-created a feature that reduced churn. That's the kind of magic we're hunting for. Let's make it irresistible.
Pattern detected. Communities work when you treat them like a data-informed system, not a hope. Hi, I'm Nova. I'll walk us through what minimal, consent-first signals to collect so personalization helps the experience without creating privacy headaches. Clarity achieved. We'll define opt-in semantics, topic tags, contribution proofs, and tidy retention windows.
And I'm Stryker. I'll outline the scrappy tech you actually need: gated scaffolds, ephemeral enrichment tokens, lightweight moderation automation, and the human escalation hooks that keep trust intact. Quick warning, there's no need to over-engineer on day one. Deploying now means building something modest that scales.
Pulse here. I'll close with a 60-day pilot roadmap you can run with a team of 2 or 3. We'll cover owners, rituals, KPIs that matter, and stop rollback rules so the pilot is low risk and high learning. Let's streamline this.
All right, hook delivered. Quick scene. Picture a B2B founder, product-led but short-staffed. She launched an invite-only channel for 10 early customers to ask product questions, share templates, and beta test. Within 6 weeks, a common pain surfaced: invoicing confusion, and a user proposed a micro-feature. They tested it in the group, iterated with 2 customers, shipped a fix, and those customers renewed early. Sales loved the one-on-one access. Support loved the reduced ticket volume. That small community literally shortened the sales cycle and improved retention.
So, what signals did that founder need to capture to make the community efficient and respectful? First, explicit opt-in, not an inferred membership. Members consent to join and to the small set of signals you'll use: a hashed customer ID, preferred channels, topical tags they're interested in, and a simple contribution proof, like a time-stamped post or feedback form entry. That lets you map activity without tying it to raw PIIs stored in a dashboard forever.
Yes, that contribution proof is gold. I call it the "you did the thing" receipt. It's what lets us surface testimonials and product ideas later, with permission. Humans love this stuff when it's acknowledged. A thank you note, a small badge, a feature shout-out. That social currency keeps people showing up. This is where welcome rituals and micro-roles earn their weight in gold.
Retention windows. Keep community-linked signals for the minimum viable period. For example, short-term personalization might use a 90-day rolling window, while consent records and essential compliance logs can be retained longer, but stored hashed and only accessible to designated systems. If you're storing email or identifiers for referral tracking, hash them, log consent, and provide an easy opt-out that removes personalization while keeping anonymized analytics.
From a technical standpoint, implement these minimal patterns. Gated group scaffolds. Start with private channels in platforms you already use, not custom-built communities. Use ephemeral enrichment tokens for personalization, a short-lived token that enriches the session UI with member badges or priority flags, but doesn't persist a raw identifier. Automate triage for common moderation flags, spam, abusive language, or off-topic sales, but always surface flagged items to human moderators for final action.
Let me unpack engagement design before we lose the art in the tech. Welcome flows matter. A quick example. New members receive a warm, personal welcome message that includes 3 simple actions: introduce yourself, pin a "what I'm here for" note, and vote on a first community activity. Then assign micro-roles, a handful of ambassadors to seed conversations, a question curator who collects likely FAQ topics each week, and an events lead for monthly demos. Micro-roles create mild commitments that produce habitual participation.
Operationally, give each micro-role a 2-week task list so expectations are clear. Example, Ambassador, welcome 2 new members, start 1 thread, flag 1 topic. Question Curator, collect top 3 questions and feed them to product each Friday. These short cycles reduce moderator burnout and make impact measurable. Order creates momentum.
A quick note on consent for content reuse. When a member posts a testimonial or product idea, present an explicit one-click consent option to repurpose their content for marketing or product docs. Record the consent along with a contribution proof and a timestamp. If you want to incentivize that behavior, offer small rewards, early access, credit, or public recognition, but never make consent a precondition of membership.
Moderation automation. Practical blueprint. Use AI as an assistive layer. Route high-confidence spam or abusive posts to a quarantine queue with a human reviewer assigned. Low-confidence flags get gentle automated messages asking the poster to clarify, with escalation if the community flags content. Keep a transparent moderation policy pinned in the group and an appeals path that goes directly to a human moderator. That preserves trust and avoids the classic "bot silenced me" complaint.
Engagement prompts, 3 that work every week. A micro question on Monday to kickstart the week, a midweek spotlight where a member shares a short win or template, and a Friday wrap where someone lists their weekend experiment. Keep prompts short, optional, and themed so participation feels low friction. Oh, and reward visible contributions with small public appreciation. That's viral energy.
Now let's connect community signals to value loops. Track 3 core KPIs: active members, DAO or weekly active users, referral rate from community channels, and idea to product conversion, the percent of community suggestions that become validated product changes or pilots. Importantly, correlate these with consented identifiers only when necessary for attribution, and keep these mappings hashed and access limited.
On referrals, make referring feel like helping, not selling. Give members a short narrative they can share, a 1-line problem statement, plus a link to a private demo, and track referral codes tied to hashed IDs so you can reward the introducer without exposing their data. And when a community member helps shape a product idea, publicly credit them and ask permission to co-name the feature or include their quote. That nudges more co-creation.
Architecting the fix for referrals and attribution. Use a lightweight referral token system. Each member gets a rotating code or link that maps to a hashed record in your system. When someone converts from that link, increment a referral metric on the hashed record, then notify the member with a templated thank you. Keep tokens time-limited and refreshable to reduce abuse. That's a solvable bottleneck.
Okay, pilot time. 60 days, 3 core owners. Community lead owns daily moderation and rituals. Product liaison reviews idea threads weekly. And ops lead tracks KPIs and handles escalations. Week 0 is seeding. Invite 10 to 30 enthusiastic customers, run 2 structured events, and publish the community charter and moderation policy. Weeks 1 to 4 are activation, cadence of prompts, ambassador onboarding, and early referral tests. Weeks 5 to 8 are optimization, measure KPIs, surface top 3 ideas to product, and iterate moderation flows. Stop or rollback rules. If DAU less than 10 after 2 weeks, or if moderation volume outpaces 1 human moderator per 150 members, pause, reseed, and adjust.
Let me give you 3 immediate plays you can run this week, ready-made. 1. Seed message, a warm, personal invite to 10 customers that includes 1 question, 1 promise, and 1 tiny request. 2. Moderator checklist, a 1-page sheet that lists what to respond to in under 12 hours, what to escalate, and how to log consent for content reuse. 3. First 14-day ritual, Monday micro question, midweek spotlight, Friday wrap, plus a 2-week ambassador rotation. Do these, measure, and adjust.
I'll add the safety checklist to those plays. Enforce explicit opt-in at invite. Record consent with timestamps, hash identifiers, and set a 90-day personalization window by default. For moderation, AI flags only. Humans make final calls. If you follow these, you reduce privacy risk and preserve trust while still benefiting from signal-driven personalization.
Tech checklist to pair with those plays. Use an off-the-shelf private channel or a simple community platform for day one. Issue rotating referral tokens. Implement an automated flagging pipeline that sends items to a human queue. And keep a manual escalation webhook for serious issues. Keep logs minimal and purpose-driven. No hoarding data on day one.
And ops checklist. Name owners explicitly. Publish the weekly rituals in a shared calendar. Set KPI dashboards for DAO, referral, or idea conversions, and run one retro at day 30. If the pilot shows traction, scale by opening invites slowly and hiring or training moderators before member volume spikes. Systems never sleep. Plan for steady cadence.
Before we close, quick ethical reminder. Don't weaponize the community for hard sells. Protect the member experience. If you want long-term loyalty, serve first, ask later. That's creativity unlocked in a community that feels human.
To recap our mitigations to the risks we talked about, seed with 10 to 30 members and run a 60-day sprint to avoid emptiness. Use AI moderation as assist only with clear human escalation to avoid misclassification. Enforce explicit opt-in and hashed identifiers with short retention windows to minimize privacy risk. Those are simple but effective guardrails.
If you want the tech patterns, gated start, ephemeral tokens, automation that flags but doesn't decide, and manual hooks for edge cases, build that before you scale, and you'll avoid big rewrites later. Precision wins.
And from an ops lens, own the rituals. Track the right KPIs, keep moderation lean but human, and have stop rules. Start small, measure fast, and adapt. Let the process lead.
All right, 3 immediate plays one last time. Seed message to 10 to 30 customers, moderator checklist in place, and launch your 14-day ritual cadence. If you want templates, scripts, and moderator checklists, head to apexblue.com/communityengine. We built the resources to get you started this week. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.